Hey, Noelle. Oh, just about. Um, I thought I'd try to find that OBS, and I couldn't figure it out. Not in a short time that I gave myself. So here we are. Isn't that a nice keyboard? I was trying to pick a few books to maybe possibly work on. I'm pretty tired today, but I thought I'd come on anyway. Oh, I kind of like that one a lot. How are you today, Noelle? Hope you're doing well. It's pretty nice. I haven't done a Teresa Goodrich in a while, and I thought maybe I would start one. Whoa. I haven't done her afternoon tea yet. Hey, Anna. Oh, you are? Well, that's awesome. That's nice. So you can come here. I think I was picking one of those because they were wintry. And it's not really wintry now. Cups of tea. I kind of like that one. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I can see what I'm doing. Not fond of Paris. That's pretty neat. That's interesting. I think I did a lot of flowers in the last one, so not sure I want to do a ton of flowers. Okay, I'm gonna start with showing you I've got so many things stacked right here. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. Who needs a keyboard, right? Let's fix the camera a little bit better. Goodness, it's so windy today. I don't think that did anything for that. Okay, thank you. Hey, Dawn, thanks for coming in. So here's the finished page. I think it turned out well. If I could do anything differently, probably change these 4 here to a different color. Maybe even a yellow, because there's not a lot of yellow in the center. I could have done yellow here too. So yeah, if I added yellow to that, it would become very orangey. But it would be interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, Marcy, thanks for coming in. And I almost decided to see all these marked pages to do another one. I'm not sure why I wanted to do the chickens. Apparently I did. Seahorses. I think that'd be a good summer one. And the dolphins. Unless from Australia, and then it would be a different time of year. That would be fun to do a nighttime and a daytime scene. Oh, I love the little thing. Oh, little. That's pretty good. Those are very fall colored. Fall ones. Sometimes I like just looking through. Now there is a really good spring one, don't you think? The bees. Kind of like, okay. So I got a few out here. I've got the bees. I've got this one. It's could be summery, you know. I don't know. People start boating in the spring, I guess. That's pretty good. Very springy. I haven't finished this one camping yet. I'm so terrible about that. I like this one with the quilt in it. In fact, there is another one. I thought I had marked that. Oh. Maybe you might be able to see it better if I made you sick just for a short time. I don't think that did much either. Well, let's try this. How was y'all's weekend? Did you see the eclipse? Guess I can add one of them to the ever-growing TBC stack. Oh yeah. Need to get out my Melpomene. Oh yeah, like that. Hey, chewing on his feet. And then there's this one that I've kind of been avoiding because I didn't want to mess it up. I guess that's silly. It's just a page. But I like that one a lot. And also like this clock. This one is in World Within Worlds. Yeah. So I would say the quilt or the clock. That's just another quilt. Or kind of a spring looking one. Or the bees. I worked all weekend, watched clips from parking lot. It is. Were you in the path of totality? 7 years ago when we had an eclipse, we weren't in the path of totality. We have a lot of lunar eclipses. But 7 years ago there was another sun one, but I think we weren't in the path of, we weren't in the path of totality, but I think maybe it was 60-70%. I mean, it's pretty close. Oh, you were awesome. There was a path that they put on a map, right? And we were right in the center of it. So it was spectacular. We got our glasses and went out and looked up, and it started to, there was a crescent, a big crescent, almost half. And then we wouldn't look very long, even through the glasses. We'd kind of look up and then look down a little while, look up, and then just before totality, it started to get dark. I purposely listened to the birds to see if they actually stopped chirping or close to it. And that's what happened. The birds that were around us stopped chirping, mostly stopped chirping. There were some that were like talking to the other birds who go, "Hey, why is it getting dark? Hey, why is it getting dark?" I don't know what they were saying. But then totality came and we looked up. We try not to look up too much because it's still the sun. But we could see, the only thing I didn't concentrate on were the little flares coming out. And then right as the little diamond ring came out, I saw that real quick, and that was pretty cool too. Mostly I was just enamored. There's so many people in their backyards around us, and we could hear them go, "Whoa!" when the totality came. So that was kind of fun. Something you shared with your neighbors without being in each other's yard. It was really funny. Watch Sickles on TV. We were all far away from. Oh yeah. We had some cloud cover, and we thought, well, even if we miss some of it, we'll get the other part. And so when totality came, it was completely not cloudy around that spot, and we were satisfied. So that was amazing. The Lord put the earth and the moon and the sun right in the right place. If it was off by any amount, whether mass of the moon, mass of the earth, position of the earth, any of that, if it was off by even just a little bit, it wouldn't work. So it just blows my mind the Lord would create something like that for us to enjoy. And so it's cool. All right, so we have Bees Clock, which is a little fallish, but I still like it. Quilts or the bridge and the water. Which one? That's 4. How about I do a poll? Because it's so much fun. I always start with which one. And I don't think another totality will come right here where I am in Texas. For Steve's dad said it was 2040. So that's pretty amazing. All right, we have a clock. Whoa. The bridge and river. Not that there's that many of you here, but why not? Quilts. I think I put too many eyes. Hey Kelly, hey Kenny, how are you? And what was the last one? The bees. The bees. All right. There we go. And then while you're still doing that, voting, you can tell me more about your experience with the eclipse. We've seen several eclipses over the years, but not one like that. So then I can decide on what pencils to use. Something I haven't used in a long time. Oh, I haven't used the Faber-Castells in a long time. Haven't used Color either. If I did more coloring, I'd probably use more, right? I'm not filling in with the Color for some reason. Brute squares I haven't used in a long time. Artesas. Well, really, I could just pick anything. I didn't see much over here. Yeah, it's okay. Wow, we got a three-way split so far. Nobody seems to want to do that one. Oh, Artex I haven't used in a while. I just did the Prismas. So I think I'll go with Arteza, Polychromes, or Black Widows. Black Widows, Polys, or Boots. Sorry. Arteza. Where are my boots? That's strange. That is strange. I don't know where they are. Interesting. Let's see. Use your brutes. I want to see those in action. Do you? Okay. Let me give me a second to try to find them. You want to see those babies in action? Okay. I have been commissioned. So that means I need to hunt them up. Is that them? That's them. No, that's not them. No, those are Amazon Basics. Kitty cat, puppy dog, did you take my boot trimmers? How can I go missing a whole set of colored pencils? The only thing I can think of is they've fallen. I mean, I fully expected to see all my pencils here. It wasn't like, oh, I can't find them, I need to go look for them. does bother me that I can't find them. I don't like not knowing where things are. I don't think I'd put them in the living room. Let me go check the living room real quick because I could have left them in there. Maybe they fell. That is the craziest thing. My camping bag. This is Leslie Loses Things episode. Well, I won't look for it very much longer, but it's like they just got up and walked away. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint on that, but if I can't find them, I can't find them, you know? I didn't fall behind there. Okay, well, oh, you did? Okay, so there's this one, the clock, the quilt, the river, bridge, and the bees. The only thing I can think of is that they're in the camper, which I would have to go find the key and waste more time. So, I mean, they're not exactly like, but they're similar to Polly's. But you have the Polly's, don't you, Callie? I only saw the clock page because I was laying right there on her desk and it was in the pole. Okay. They are all really nice pages. Yeah, they are. That's why I get y'all to vote. Well, so far the clock is winning, probably because that's the only one that was seen. Y'all, I love my Brutes. I wouldn't have sold them or messed them up or anything. Bees, the bees, the bees' knees. River Bridge. Nobody voted for that one. Ouch. And I think Polly's worked pretty well on this one. takes longer, but it's alright. It's alright. Do polys work well in this book? I guess we'll find out. 7 votes. I didn't give them to my sister and say, go take these home and try them. I would never do that. Alrighty, well, we can go with brown and green, which I always go with brown and green. It's so 6 o'clock in the evening. We could do a dark to light kind of thing. Yes, it totally is. Do you have any thoughts about color choices, Kenny? Is that 6? No, that's 5. So this could be 5 in the morning or 5 at night. What the heck? The cherries. How did it get like that? I thought I'd try one more place. Irks me. No, really? I think I might have found them. Ow, ow. Oh, I gotta get on the floor. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Oh, found something. No, they're not there. I did find 2 little notebooks. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fussell did a clock from another book. She's dark brown. Yeah, I love dark brown. Love the dark brown. I like earth tones a lot. For some browns. Ooh, there's a nice dark brown right there. I think I might do that. I sent a picture of a clock. You did? Oh, you mean in Facebook? Let's go look it up. Ah, yes. I like that. She used a lot of green, dark green in there. Cool. I like how she did the clock face right here. All you have to do is add a little bit of Posca or some other white pen right there or paint, and you've made it look like glass. It's really crazy. Yeah, pretty. I remember Mom had a mahogany cuckoo clock my cousin brought over from Jerry's Quartz. Oh, nice. I love mahoganies. I want to do this burnt sienna color. I like it a lot. Number 101. Those clocks are beautiful. I don't know what happened to it. Oh. Anyway, this is sort of like a medium color. I might leave some of the bits lighter, or let me check that. I don't think you want to see my tummy. Just realized one of my lights isn't on. So we can zoom in a little bit. Oh, I guess we could end the poll. My local art store has more location, which is closer to me. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no, it's terrible. Leave your credit cards at home. Just take certain. Man, that's nice. That is nice. Just trying to leave a little bit, go very lightly here. So I can come back in with maybe a lighter color. And then I can go over this part so it'll be extra dark. Because I'll probably add walnut brown to that. Did y'all ever watch a show called Antiques Roadshow? It was on a PBS channel down here. And I would watch it once in a while. It was sort of like American Pickers picked over. Not picked over. But people would bring in their stuff, and they made one for the UK too. But there were these two twin brothers. Obviously they were two to be twins, but anyway, I digress. They showed pictures of them when they see, now I'm getting off the subject completely. They would say stuff like mahogany and walnut, and I don't know, it just reminded me of that. It was a fun show. Hey Connie, thanks for coming in. All of you have been super patient with me, and I really appreciate it. Can never seem to get my act together. And the one time I started to make sure everything was working early, it didn't work. So I was late anyway. What does Gandalf say in Lord of the Rings? I'm not late, or said a wizard is never late, but arrives precisely when he means to. Something like that. I'm not a wizard, though. These pencils are really nice on this paper. That's why I think the Brute Squares would be nice on it too. Squares. I really think they've got to be in the camper. So when Steve comes home, I will ask him. I mean, I could go out there myself and find the key and do the thing, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy to begin the training. I always got stacks of things everywhere, so I thought, why not look under one of those? I may miss your stream today. I missed her. My pencils you're using. What? Oh, Polly's. But if I could find the others by Friday, I'll switch. Switch to them. Kind of going back over this a little more. Connie, has there been an eclipse in your part of the world that you were able to see? Not necessarily this one, but other ones? It's so quick, that I didn't even stop to look at the edges more closely to see the flares coming off. I mean, I kind of remember that happening, but it is pretty far away, and it's just hard to see every single thing of it. But what I did see, I won't forget. Pretty amazing. I did take some video. My husband took video and pictures. I took pictures, but I don't know that they'll. I mean, it's not worth showing. Y'all can go find some much nicer videos and pictures somewhere. Suppose I could show you anyway. Okay, well, I mean, the fact that it looks like that, you can see that it's, something's different there. And oops, sorry. Sort of see it right there. You can't. I can't even see it right there. All right. Let's see if I can grab a screenshot. Okay. So that is as much as I could get of it with my phone. We had one years ago. Oh, you did? The Space Telescope showed some phenomenal photos, I think in 28 or something, moving around. We're all moving around the sun. Of course! Yeah. I think I mentioned before, we get a lot of lunar ones. Which are spectacular in and of themselves, but I think last night, I mean, we almost didn't get glasses. We couldn't find ours. Is that water? I can't tell if that's water. It looks watery, but I don't know that it is. And my husband said he didn't want to go get them where they were. And then my sissy, I asked on Facebook, does anyone near me have some extra glasses? And somebody chimed in and said, the park behind the Kroger is giving them away for free. It's got advertising on it. But I said to my husband, oh, they're giving away from free at the park. And he didn't really say anything. He just went into his cave and finally I said, Steve, could you please give me some glasses? So he was kind of angry, not too angry because Steve doesn't get that angry. But if there's something that I really truly want, then I will ask him. Press a little harder. So he went and got some, and he tried to go to some different places. Oh, that's supposed to be a leaf. That's a leaf too. I guess it has to be a leaf. Anyway, he went to different places and finally went to the park, Kroger, behind the Kroger, which I mentioned first to go. And he got 3, went by his dad's and gave him a pair. Now, I'll tell you, Kenny, that looks pretty. I have to see you close. Thanks. I mean, I've not done much. We're still not. Did I zoom out? How did that happen? So, where was I on my story? He went by his dad's and gave him a pair. Now, why is it doing that? That's weird. For some reason it won't stay zoomed. Why won't this stay zoomed? See, I don't even touch it. I'm going to click on stay focused to see if that'll help. Okay. Weird. Yes, yesterday at dinner, no, day before, we're sitting there talking about the eclipse, and Steve and his dad weren't very excited about it. And I was saying that I was excited to see it, and they go, well, Steve said, so I'll watch it on TV. And I go, well, it's really not the same. I know, but I've seen them before. And then he says, or I say, it's like the rarest thing, but we're not going to. He said, I don't want to look up you're not supposed to look up at the sun. And I go, I've got glasses. So he does that. He'll make excuse, and Steve says it too. He'll make excuses for things that he just doesn't really want to do, or he doesn't think something will work. But Steve is that way too. Not as bad, but he is that way. And so I give them the glass, or Steve brings the glasses. He stops by his dad to give him his. And then I thought, well, Steve's not going to watch this with me. I'm going to stay out here with the dogs and we'll just have a great time. And he comes out with his pair of glasses and he's interested in watching it. And he says, like, Wow, wow, that's spectacular. You know, as the sun is being covered, and he takes a picture of the dog because the leaves, the sunlight through the leaves causes like this little prism thing, and you can see little crescents on him. And that was kind of fun. And I didn't bring out a piece of paper to put on the ground to see all those, but our little puppy was obliging enough to be our piece of paper. And he was real excited about it. He was real excited. And then later on, he went to get his dad for dinner, as always. And we start talking about the clips, and he's excited. Oh, I said, did you see the eclipse? Because I didn't think he was, since he said he wasn't very excited about it. And he was like, yeah, I won't see it. Yes, it was amazing, spectacular. They were, both of them saying stuff. And I told them both, I said, yesterday, y'all didn't care anything for it. And if I'd have thought about it, I could have said too. And Steve was upset that he had to go get me some, and Steve would have said, well, I wasn't that upset, but I'm glad I did. That's probably what he would say. Anyway, we will get on in 2035. I don't know if I'll still be here. Next door friend, look all over town, not have no place for a rent out of glasses. Oh no. All right, well, you have a good time. Thanks for coming by, Yana. I was so sure that those glasses were there that I didn't even bother looking ahead of time, which I probably should have. Okay. I'm just wanting to darken up some spots. I just thought they were funny. If we'd have just seen it on TV, we would have said, oh, wow, that's nice. But to see it with our own eyes, I think that's pretty amazing. I think that we get another one in 2040. Did I say that earlier? I don't know that I'll be here either. It's 16 years away. I might be. Gosh. I can't even imagine that. When I was younger, I couldn't imagine this age either, so I suppose if I get to it, I'll probably say, ooh, I didn't imagine this age. I'm not using my left hand because my finger still hurts. Keep reminding myself, you've got to call the doctor for an appointment. don't want to go to the doctor. But, you know, it has to be. Okay, I'm going to color some of these a little bit. Just a little bit. Kind of sideways here. Ooh, I missed this part. Sure I didn't get that. There's a lot of little bits I missed. Pretty spectacular. Uh, 2045? Okay. Yeah. Oh, am I? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Well, guess we can go burn umber and then dark walnut brown. Walnut brown. Number 100 on burnt umber. I think I'm going to have to sharpen this. Don't you hate having to sharpen really good pencils? I want to sharpen the bits away. Especially ink tints. Is it worth diving into the trash to get the little tiny bits out? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe it's a cruddy camera. And I cannot buy another one. Yeah, we'll just have to keep reminding me, and I don't know. I suppose I could look up. Maybe there's a Discord group for this camera. We'll just have to look it up. Is that leaf, or is that part of, oh, that's part of the tree. I wish you wouldn't do it because it's annoying. I mean, I'm looking up to read the comments anyway, so I might as well see if it's... see if it's messed up. That's why I give mine a slight turn in handheld sharpener. Oh, do you? Yes. I should, but no, I stick it in the electric one. Zzz, and half of it's gone. No, not really. Not half. Maybe half that little piece. Callie, can you imagine how tedious that would be to save the shavings? And a bit insane. Yes. Now there are people that save their shavings, but they mix them together. I don't know. I mean, some do it. What did you color today? I colored brown. I colored brown today. So I'm getting in there in the dark spots and then coming out a little less heavy-handed. Not that I'm really heavy-handed anyway, but there's probably a bazillion ways to color. So, try yourself. See what you like. One of the people I game with, or they game with this person, other gamer friends of mine game with this person, or have in the past. And he said he says, "What's the name of your channel?" And he looks it up and he said, "You have a new subscriber." And he doesn't seem to be the kind of person that would really like coloring, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he does. Wow, that's pretty good. Honestly, I've wanted to color that page for years until I haven't. Yeah, more power to the people that do. That's exactly it. Oh boy, I love my coffee. What next? I said I was going to use this walnut, which is right next to those. Oh, look, it's sharpened already. See if I can get some better light on that. Pretty good. Wow, it's really light. If it's too light, just let me know. All right, we're gonna take this one darker. We might go up a little bit into that lighter area. A light touch. Go like that is. Maybe that's okay. I guess that's supposed to be an eagle, but look at the nose. Maybe it's not an eagle. know what it is. It's a bird. Bird, bird, bird. Hey, Emily. Thanks for coming in. I'm just coloring the color brown and rambling on about whatever pops into my head. Whatever pops in your head. Start a conversation. Trying to get this part dark here. I suppose it doesn't have to be that dark. Because you have the light shining there pretty well. That's fine. The people I game with are West Coasters. Callie, you're a West Coaster. And I often stay up late playing. It's not a very good habit, I guess, but I'm pretty much retired. I don't teach the classes now anymore. I might teach a few in the future, but I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I'd been frustrated, annoyed with it for a couple of months, maybe 2 months. So I have less stress there, which is nice. Yay. One of them is, well, there's two that are from California. Technically three from California, and one from Germany. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, gaming. Germany. Yes. So when it's a good time of night for the California people, it is pretty early in the morning in Germany. And I'm sort of like, can I go to sleep now? No, you got 2 more hours. Now, of course, I don't have to stay up that late. That's pretty good. I want to do a crazy thing. Let's go over it with something else. Dare I go with an orangey color? Or should I play it safe and do a light color? Brown ochre might not be too crazy. Yes, thank you, Brittany. I do look up once in a while to make sure I'm not frozen. Oh, travesty. I didn't put the paper under here. Let's test out a few. Okay, that would be a yellowy. Let's try 89. Ooh. What do you think? The yellowy or the pinky one? I'm not sure you can see that. Maybe you can. I suppose I could do a little bitty space with this one. $37? Wow. These are Polly's, Brittany. The yellow one. Okay. It's just a little top layer. I can just. Very nice. It's what it is here, 62 with a high today of 70. I think we already had our low temperature, which was 59. Now it did rain some yesterday evening, and it's been really windy today, so I think that's why it's probably not getting too hot, because it's windy. Well, in Texas, it's windy. Hello, Wendy. Wendy. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. It's not going to tell me the gust of wind on my phone. I'd have to actually go look that up. Yeah. Chilly wind. It's coming out pretty well, if I do say so. Thank you for the suggestion, Joe. gonna brown a few things. This yellow's too much. Too much right there. I'm not sure about this little part down here. Maybe it should be a different color. I don't know. Ooh, y'all. This coffee's not working. Not at all. It's like delayed reaction or something. Oh yeah, absolutely. Stay safe. Oh, hush your mouth, stomach. I'm in the middle of a color and I may have to go early today because I'm falling asleep. Almost falling asleep. That's pretty good. See you, Dawn. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all my watchers and those that are stuck. Watchers, not washers. Those that are stuck in the house due to storms. Maybe you're lurking. Okay, let's see if we can do a little more in this part. Do y'all have any special plans for the week? We don't have any special plans. I don't think we're going camping until end of the month. Oh yeah, there is one. going to a reunion, a class reunion. It's going to be several classes. The weird thing was it said no teachers. This is just students. And I thought, well, if this one teacher wants to come, what about her? But no one replied. And she lives in another state now, so it's not as if she could actually come. But just to leave out somebody like that, I mean, she was everyone's favorite teacher. And I'm telling you, y'all, she has not aged a day. Not aged a day. Even before she started this, I don't know, it's fancy, MLM makeup, moisturizer, cleanser company thing. She still looked like $1 million, not $1 million, but you know what I mean. She didn't look like she'd aged. You could see more wrinkles clearly, but we all remember her a certain way, right? And when we see her, she's exactly the same. Her hairstyle is the same too. She just, nothing has changed. And I think I said that to her one day, or messaged her, that you haven't changed a bit. Even all of us, though, have changed so much. You know, we've gotten whiter, mostly whiter. That's funny. Melatonin. Copen. Oh, I know I'm not getting enough sleep. Now, I stayed up pretty late on Saturday night, and Steve, of course, is off on Sundays. And he fed the dogs so that I could sleep more. I mean, it's my own fault that I'm not getting enough sleep because I stay up to play, but it won't be forever. I mean, these particular people are on the West Coast, and maybe I just need to start my own game. Although, you know, you don't know people very long, and maybe social media isn't the way to know people very well, but we all enjoy each other's company, and of course I could probably be their moms or aunts at the least. They're mostly in their 20s. And a few 30s, maybe. They've mentioned they were older, so it's funny. So that's pretty nice. What do y'all think so far? I'm gonna use this dark one here. Is it the walnut? It's a burn umber. That's fine. I just wanted to go up a little more. Nice. I have melatonin also. I take different medications. One of them makes me sleepy, which is good because I need to sleep. And then on top of that, I take melatonin. I did not do it last night because I knew I wouldn't get as much sleep, but it seems I'm still fighting. And I don't know, I mean, I'm retired. I should be able to stay up and wake up whenever I'd like, but when you got dogs for alarm clocks and what else are they? Mostly they're alarm clocks, yeah. They just go off. Mommy, it's time to get up. They'll start playing on the bed together, and two dogs in particular. And it's funny. Of course, it's not funny when one of them takes my blanket that I'm using and pulls it. I say, "Stop it, Tyler, stop it." Yes, I'm talking about you, little man. Wow. Well, I got the clock done. Oh, you think so? All right. Awesome. I might go with this lighter color on the inside. I might even go darker in some places. Like, this is the walnut brown again. Of course, I can't remember which the darkest and which one is the lightest. Okay, that's just a different flavor of red altogether. They all seem to be different. Okay, I think maybe we'll go with this one. Oh, I already put a lot of that one down. Let's go with the darker one. Not sure if that's doing much. Maybe there's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Beep, 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 beep. My dogs are used to that. They're cute. I can't get mad at them. I didn't know that. I shouldn't have known that they had everything. Oh. Oh, really? Yeah. No problem, Connie. Itchy feet. I take about 5 milligrams, which is not a lot. I guess it's more of a backup. Say I completely ran out of my sleeping medicine. I still have melatonin, and you can take up to 10 milligrams a night. Or is it more than 10 milligrams? Might be more. Might be more. I'm sure one of you would probably know. Yes, I do. Yep. Connie. Absolutely. I start working on it and then I stop and I come back to it later and I say, meh. Meh. What are those dogs barking at now? So what would you call this color of wood? Would you call it mahogany? Or oak? Cedar? These sort of look like oak leaves. I don't know. Y'all have to tell me. Hey Thomas, thanks for coming in. Okay, I'll run through the ones I used. And you can decide if you want to use them too. Walnut brown, burnt umber, burnt sienna, sanguine or sanguine, and burnt, is that burnt ochre? Burnt ochre. Yeah. So for me, it's 85. Yeah, I don't want to mess y'all up. So there's that. Oh yeah. I was going to make this part brownish. Should do a whole thing. So, just very lightly. Trying to go in circles. It's probably too light. But maybe it's okay. Suppose I could have made that clouds. Oh well. Something popped up here. Okay. All right, I need to change colors. Got a bunch of different ones here that really should be darkened. Use taking these flourishy looking things. Oh yeah, on this clock, I don't know, did I cover it up? Sort of, yeah. There's a violin, and I covered that. Guess we'll go with green because I like green. I suppose I could make it a fall color, fall picture since we haven't. I don't think I did that many fall pictures. I don't see a squirrel. A squirrel. I guess it could be any color. It doesn't have to be fall colors. Let's go get that. 77. And there it is. Oh, I got to sharpen. So this will just be the base color. Oh, that wind. Okay. 76 trombones, green opaque, chromium green opaque. Not just any opaque, it's chromium green opaque. Thanks. I have mine in a special cup. It's yum yum. Yum yum, you sick, yum yum. Okay. Olive green. I think olive's probably good. olive green yellowish. 173. Wait, 173. Oh, wrong number. 72. Go. Get a little darker. Nothing exciting today, huh? This week? Yeah, we're a bunch of fun, exciting people, I think. No, I'm just kidding. Well, the eclipse is pretty spectacular for being in a week. I don't have anything else planned. Except for the class reunion on Saturday, and then Steve starts getting ready. I think this needs some yellow to brighten it up. Going to end up being kind of brown. It's probably fine. It's probably kind of like that. Go brighter. Why not? Just brighten that thing up. Ruin it. Ooh, I like it. You still teach English? I don't. I stopped. I use the Yeti 20-ounce solo front copy and Shannon's cup. Yes, you know, I haven't used Shannon's cup in a while. I need to get it out and put water in it. This one is a cup from Buc-ee's. You see I covered it over. So the name of the company is Yukon Outfitters. And everything that you buy comes with a sticker. And I thought, why don't I just stick it right over the Buc-ee's? Not that I have anything against Buc-ee's. I love Buc-ee's. But I just didn't want it on my cup. But that's the whole point of them selling it, so that you would have it on your cup. Okay. Give myself a bunch of time to say goodbye. It always takes me a while. Thanks, Kenny. I do like the way that leaf's coming out. Dare I try to put some yellow on the... as if it's sun-kissed, you know? Something like that, maybe. Not too much. When I do finally finish that clock face, I'll put little marks on it to make it look like class. Thanks, Kenny. Thank you so much. Although I think this is supposed to be colored that too. So thanks for coming. Thanks for your patience, forbearance. Oh, I think I read that already. Brittany, no, I don't teach anymore. I'm either quitting altogether or keeping it on the back, in my back pocket for just in case. Because it's kind of like once you're signed up, you're signed up. You just open classes or close classes, or don't open them. And maybe in a few months I feel like doing some again. I did ask one student if, or the parent, if she would privately book me, and that way I could still teach her. Because there are students, you know, you get kind of attached to them, and to never see them again is kind of like really sad. There was one, the first time I taught. It seems like it's every 2.5 years. I just like, oh, I'm done. So maybe in 2 years I'll feel like teaching again. I don't know. But the first time I taught 2.5 years, I was off for 2, and then I taught another 2.5. And I'm like, I'm done. I don't know what it'll be. Anyway, let's see. It might be better if I just make Connie a moderator. So that she can put in her link. And Connie, you don't have to mod at all. Just that your name is blue makes people say, oh, she's a mod. We must leave the colorist alone. Yeah, and she can post in there. Is she not here now? I haven't checked. Oh, she's going to be coloring in Atlantis today. Let's go ahead and stick her page in there. Okay, so there's Connie's page. In case you want to go over there, please go over to Connie's. She is an awesome artist. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.